solving the equation algebraically, we want to make everything the same base. And it looks like 2 is the base that we want. 32 is 2 to the 5th. Square root of 2 is 2 to the half. Raising it to power 2 a power is multiplying. And then exponents across at the same height get added. So x minus 4x is x 2 to the negative 4x equals 2 to the half. So the exponents had to be equal. Negative 1/4 equals 1/2. Divide by negative 4. X is negative 1/8. Solving this equation algebraically, we need to go from log form to exponential. Base to the exponent equals the argument. 3 squared is 9. Add 11 to both sides. 20 equals 5x. Get rid of the 5. Undo multiply by dividing. X equals 4. And this is the work that's posted here. Remember, logs addition across is multiply inside. And x plus 3 times x minus 3. X times x is x squared. Minus 3x plus 3x, they undo each other. Negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9. So this is x squared minus 9. Now change from logarithmic to exponential. Base to the exponent, 4 to the 2 equals x squared minus 9. 4 squared is 16. X squared equals 25. The square root of 25 is 5. And we need to remember plus or minus. Then we need to check, do both answers work? Putting in negative 5, I get a negative root. That doesn't work. Putting in the positive 5, they work. So the only answer is x equals 5. Over here, peeling things apart one at a time. 2 times 5 to the x plus 1. Add 4 to both sides. Now undo the multiply by 2 by dividing by 2. 5 to the x plus 1 equals 17. Now we need to go from exponential form to log form. And then these are all in calculator ready form, so I need to do change of base. Base goes in the basement. Log 17 over log 5, and then the minus 1 is outside. This one's not right. That has that log base 5 as a denominator. Okay, here, squishing everything together. Log 3 plus log base 3 x plus log base 3 of x. They get squared inside, but then subtracting this one, subtraction across logs is division inside. So now that I have log base 3 of stuff equals log base 3 of stuff, that means stuff equals stuff. Multiply by 2 and square root. X equals plus or minus 10. The negative root gets thrown out, and 10 is the only one that works. This, remembering P is principal, or the initial amount of money that you invested, or the initial amount of whatever it is you started with. This is the rate as a decimal. You need to change the percent to a decimal. K is the number of times per year that something is compounded. If it's compounded quarterly, it's 4 times a year. If it's compounded monthly, it's 9 or 12 times a year. So the temperature of soup problems. What is the temperature when the soup is served? Well, the soup is served at time 0. Putting in 0 for here, it's 76 plus 54 e to the 0. Well, e to the 0 is 1. So 76 plus 54, 80 plus 50. It starts off at 130 degrees. What is the perfect time to the nearest minute to eat the soup? If that perfect temperature is 115, set the temperature to 115. Subtract the 76 first. And 115 minus 76 is 39. Dividing by the 54 on both sides, we get 0.7222. And then to get an actual number, natural log of this side. So natural log of that divided by negative 0.162. And we get our answer. Our answer is in 2 minutes. As time goes to infinity, the soup is going to reach room temperature. Room temperature is this number right here, 76 degrees. Because as this gets huge, this number gets small, makes this thing kind of go away. So the temperature in the end of time will be about room temperature, which is 76 degrees. Okay, your parents just purchased a car for $32,500 and it depreciates. It loses 17% of its value. So 100% minus 17%, that means it keeps 83% of its value. So right there, we found the base is 83. That is our answer. We should read the rest of the question to make sure we've got it right, but the amount of money it was worth in the beginning times 0.83 to the exponent. Question 3 here, Bob has $1,200 to invest, so he started with $1,200. It increases at 2.5% every month to the 12T. And he wants to know, when is it going to equal 2,600? So it's not this equation, it's not this equation. It's one that says 2,600 equals 12, blah, blah, blah. And it's the one that's compounding monthly. So how long will it take him to reach that value? We'll take the equation that we have up here and peel the numbers off one at a time. 1 plus of 26 over 12 equals 12T. Change of base, and then divide everybody by 12, and we get our time. Which is about 31 years. And that's it.